Good morning, everyone. What is going on? Happy New Year to all. What's up, Shankar? Happy 2023. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up, Gecko? Happy New Year. Let's wait a minute for everyone to get in here. What's up, John? Bino, how you doing? Mouse Pet should be arriving today. Awesome. Yeah, people are starting to get it. Super exciting. It looks super, super clean. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be awesome. Happy New Year, Tree Guy. Let's get it. So, let's wait one more minute for everyone to get in here. If anyone has any questions in the meantime, please just drop a comment. Before you get in here, also drop a like on the video. Appreciate it. Let's have a great new year. Here's to success and for everyone learning how to become a better trader. Right? Me as well, right? And no matter how experienced you are, you can always get better. Right? So let's all focus on, focus on the chart, create a plan, and let's trade that plan. Right? Don't let emotions get in the way. Let's slow and steady success all year long. That's what we want. That is what we want. Okay. Happy New Year, everyone. So, let's get into it. C-Blast is starting a new challenge account. Let me pull this up, make sure. He's doing a 1K challenge. So, make sure, join us. This is day one. Right? Here's his game plan. 390 calls with a break of 387. Right? Currently in pre-market, we're at 384.51. Okay? And then 380 puts with a breakdown below 382.65. Right below this level I have here. Using the 15-minute range and the 1 hour level targets. They can be played in both directions. Need to wait and see how price reacts before taking a directional trade. Okay. So there's his plan. Here's his watch list. Right? It's in the CB1K challenge. Includes all the charts with the levels. So what I do when I see charts that I like is I'll pull it up on my own and I'll chart it with the same exact levels and I'll set alerts at those levels. Right? You can right click on a line here and you can set alert, right? And in the alert message, you can include what to do, right? You can right? So for example, you can just copy and paste this, right? So then let me move this over, go to Pan W. Its plan is over 140. Or let's do under 137, a 130 put. All right, so under, where's my bar here? Here we go. All right, under 137. Let's just change this to make it easier. Settings. 137. So you could just change it in here, 137, and then you could set an alert, add alert, and you could change this. All right, and this is what I do: 130 put under 137. All right, make it a little bit easier when the alert comes up on my phone, and then you would hit create. All right, now I have the alert set where it's going to pop up on my phone, my computer. Can't miss it. All right, this is what I do with all of the tickers. Okay. So that's definitely what I suggest. What you do every single day. What questions does everyone have so far going into the new year? What do I check to confirm that there's volume to the back and play that you take? Volume's here at the bottom. You can also check the level 2, or look at unusual options activity, which is what I use mostly. I'll pull it up quickly. Right, using the dashboard, change the filters. Right, this is what I use. I always have an eye on it. This is what everyone should be using. And you can change it to whatever you want. I only look at sweeps. And then I change the expiration dates to usually a week out. Right, so now I'm only seeing weekly trades. Okay, and then you could change the premium size to whatever you like. Right, I usually do greater than or equals to, in the beginning of the week, I'm going to do about 60 to 70,000. Let's just do 70,000 for now. Right now, any of these that come up are going to be over 70,000. Right, and then I'm going to move this over here. Move the spot next to the strike so we can easily compare it. Details, premium. Oops, I did not mean to click that. There we go. And this is how I keep my my chart organized. Right, so I'm looking for directional trades, right? Green, green, or red and red. Right, looking at the expiration. It's all going to be weeklies. Yeah, next update we'll be able to save it so we don't have to keep changing it. Making improvements every day. We're going to be focusing a lot on the dashboard this year. Right, so there's going to be a ton of improvements. Okay. If you want to set up your trading view, just like mine, I have a YouTube video on it. Go to my YouTube channel, and it's called How to Copy My Chart. I'm pretty sure it's like the second video on there. And you can copy the exact video, and it will come with like every indicator, I'm pretty sure. And it'll be the same exact colors, the same exact indicators, everything. Okay. Has anyone here used TradeStation? It's a broker. I was considering trying it out for the challenge account. Let me know. Yeah, it's live after you add it. Oh, you guys use it? How do you guys like it? You're using TradeStation. So for the challenge account, I wanted to try something new, and you can use it directly within TradingView. So I added $1,000 just to test, and I'm gonna try it out. Right, so I added 1,000 just to try it. Yeah, it goes into TradingView pretty nice. So I wanted to see it. I've never used it, so I'm definitely gonna try it out. Feel like it better than 30. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. See how I like it. It's better than Tate. Wow. Okay, interesting. I'll definitely try it out. So let's get into some market material. SPY, right? So overall chart on SPY. Let's take a look at the higher time frame. We do have a bear flag, right? This is a textbook bear flag, right? If I inverse this, everyone's going to look to play this to the upside, right? Everyone's going to look for a breakout over right 378.48, right? So this is where I'm looking at for puts, personally on SPY. Okay. So this is what I would look at for puts, right? This is the inverse chart. Calls, right? We're already opening up below this range here, 384.35. So I'm going to look at this level next for calls. All right, if this level can break, we do have a tiny gap to fill, and then we have a lot of room to run. Right, market's overall bullish today. Right, everything's up pretty nice here in pre-market. So if it could break 387.3 today, definitely going to keep an eye for calls. All right, definitely a good spot to trigger calls. Let's put this back. But it is a textbook bear flag, so need to see what happens. But we did bounce perfectly on Friday, right off these lows. So keeping an eye on this, right? We are also within a gap here, right? We had a resistance here at 384.35, and the previous support, which is going to act as a new resistance, and we also rejected here, is 385.24. Yeah, you can't buy options in there. Yeah. I'm just gonna try it out before I recommend it to anyone, right? It could be total crap for options. Right? I don't know how fills are or anything, so I'll try it out and then I'll let you guys know what my opinion is on it. Because I've tried every other platform, so I'll let you know. So that's the game plan on SPY. VIX. Right, so I was looking at VIX last night. This is what I had, right? Higher lows, lower highs. We kind of gapped up over it today, right? Market's bullish. But look where we're sitting at now. Right, we have kind of this triple top rejection. So if this pushes higher here, right, over 23.28, right, when VIX goes up, SPY goes down. So definitely keep an eye on that. Right, set an alert. Move this over. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, I would appreciate it. We only got 23. Let's get it up to 100. Start the new year right with a good amount of likes. What's everyone's goal this year? I know a lot of people like to set New Year goals. Would love to hear everyone's goal. Whether it's trading related or not. Everyone should be looking to, make consistent profits, to be green. Absolutely. Profitable trader for sure. The biggest tips I can give everyone to becoming a profitable trader is just follow the chart. Don't take too many positions at once, right? Limit yourself to a few trades per day at most, right? I'm pretty much taking max of 2 trades a day at most, right? I don't take a lot of trades, right? I wait for the flags, I wait for the pattern to develop, and I execute, right? And I don't win every single time. I have about a 70% win rate over the long run. But it's consistent. It has a high risk to reward on every single trade. And you just need to, follow the chart. You need to size correctly. 10 to 100K, 12 months of green. It's okay to have red, right? 12 months of green is definitely very difficult, but it is okay to have some red. Become self-sufficient, 1K to 50K. They say you can't make more than 2 emotional decisions per day. Yeah, definitely. Best trades in the direction is clear, no forcing trades. Another thing is, to not really focus on the dollar amount, right? That can be a bit misleading, right? Like 1,000 to 100,000 is a huge deal. It's very difficult, right? Nowhere else can you turn 1,000 into 100,000. Right? It's very difficult. It's possible. We've done it a few times. But if it's like a main account and it's like the only money that you have, it becomes way more difficult then, right? Because you're emotionally attached to it, right? For example, this $1,000 I put in here, I don't care if I lose it, right? It's a very small percentage of my portfolio, right? So if I lose 1,000, I could just add another. It is what it is, right? But if you just have $1,000, right, you're going to become way more emotionally attached. It's going to be much more difficult to take trades and to see a losing trade. Yes, I'll be doing a challenge again. I'm just waiting for this to settle. So start date's going to be a little bit delayed. Any interviews in my trading journey? I talk about it pretty much every day. I'll answer my questions or your questions about my trading journey. I have a bunch of videos about my trading journey, but it's like within a live stream, so pretty difficult to find. But I'm going to be making YouTube videos every week now in 2023. So I can make a video on my trading journey for sure. Asked how long did it take to finally figure out how to potentially trade profitably? How to trade profitably? It took about, right, so charting and all that took, about a month or two. But then actually learning how to, apply it and be consistent took a few years, right? 2 to 3 years. It's also different for everyone, right? If you're in your 30s, 40s, whatever it may be, right? You probably have more responsibilities than a 20-year-old kid, right? When I first started to learn about 10 years ago, right, I had no responsibility. I was doing it every single day, right? Even now, I don't have children. I don't have a significant other, right? Trading is pretty much all I do. So if, let's say you have children, right, you're going to want to be less risk, right? You don't want to take as much risk if you have a family and you have to support other people, right? If you have to just support yourself, you could take a little bit more risk, right? So, it's really different for everyone. You can learn in 5 to 6 months for sure. If you're doing it every single day and you're open to, being a little bit more risky and losing a bit more money, right? But if you have a family and you take care of people, children, other family, grandparents, parents, whatever it may be. If you have, debt you have to take care of, right? There's so many different factors that affect everyone differently. So, it's hard to give you like a specific amount of time that you should be able to learn it in, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I feel like I could have explained that a little bit better, but I feel like you guys would understand. Okay, more setups. I keep getting sidetracked here. Amazon, right? Higher lows, lower highs, up 1.5% here in pre-market. I was looking to take an entry over 84.55, but we gapped up, right? So next entry spot is going to be right over this high of 85.78. And we do have a little gap to fill, so I'm going to watch that level right there. Only way to learn how to take a punch is by taking punches. Yep, agreed. You're very welcome. What was my breakthrough as a trader? I wouldn't say there was like one point where, I was like, wow, this is easy. It just takes experience. It really is just a game of experience. Right? The more you do it, the better you get. Right? When you first learn how to ride a bike, right, you fall, it gets aggravating, right? You don't have the balance for it. Right? Then you start to get the hang of it. It starts to get addicting, right? You learn how to, you start learning how to ride further, and you want to just keep going, right? Same with trading, right? You start trading, you take punches, you have you hit a trade and you want to keep going. It gets addicting, right? You just got to keep going and you'll get better, right? Focus on the chart. Make sure you have a price target, a stop loss, and an entry spot before taking any trades, right? Because if you get in without a game plan, you're going to have no exit strategy. And with no exit strategy, you're setting yourself up for disaster. Okay. Right. I posted a tweet over the weekend about, right, like a casino. Let me pull it up quickly. Right. You want to be the casino, not the customer. Casinos have a statistical edge over the people who play, right? And it works year after year. A casino is a business, right? They're in the business to make money, right? And they still lose, right? They lose here and there, but over the long run, it's a profitable business, right? And it's the same for trading, right? They're not winning every single hand, right? Blackjack, roulette, whatever. People are winning, but most people are losing, right? Which means they're winning most of the time, right? They have a plan, they stick to it, right? So if you're serious about trading, you need to treat it like a business, right? It's not just some, let me try and turn 100 into, 1,000 or whatever it may be. Treat it as a business. Two years trading, can't seem to figure it out. I mean, if you want, we could do a one-on-one, and I'd be glad to, sit down and help you, figure what's going wrong. Could definitely do it. I've helped hundreds of people now, develop a consistent trading plan. Yeah, directional trades in the dashboard. Let me pull it up here. Right, so directional trades, right? Green, green, red, red, right? Means, right, this is a put, and bearish means they're buying, right? So if it's red and red, it's a put and they're buying and they're looking for it to go to the downside, right? If it's green and green, it's a call and it's bullish, right? They're pretty much usually buying at the ask or above the ask if it's the same color, green-wise, and they're looking for it to go to the upside. But if it's green and red, right, this is a call, but they're selling their position, right? They're exiting their calls, meaning they're taking profits or they're cutting their loss, whatever it may be, right? And then if it's red and green, computer's lagging, right? Like the apple at the bottom of the screen here, right? It's a put, but they're selling their position, right? So they're either, cutting their loss or taking profits, but they don't see any more downside in that position. Okay, just like that. Netflix, right? Netflix is another name I'm looking at here. Right. I was looking for a breakout over this 295.5, but now since we're gapping up a little bit, I'll look for 300.66, which is this resistance, and then we have a gap to fill over 303.39. Apple, definitely keeping an eye on today. 130.48, this resistance here. If we can push over this, we should see a continuation. Oh, it's 9:28 already. All right, let's switch over to the Discord, because market's about to open here in 2 minutes, and let's get after it. First trading day of the new year, and I'll see you guys in the Discord. Appreciate everyone stopping by.